3, 2, 1. What time is it?
Mancave time. Woo!
What's going on, DMV? The Mancave is in the building, y'all. I'm your host, The Nate is Real. This is my co-host, Eric E. Money Banks. And we got Speed and JP on vacation right now. We're going to try to Skype JP in a little bit, man. But y'all know we the premier sports and entertainment podcast in the DMV right now. Y'all know we bring the sports, we bring the entertainment, we mix the two, and we turn up, man. So, you know, we bring y'all from the streets to the court. You know, anything y'all need to know for the cookouts, for Thanksgiving coming up, anything you need to chop it up with the family, you can get all your information right here, man. We give all y'all the backstories of all these athletes, hip-hop artists, trending topics, you know, up-and-coming businesses, you name it. We got it all right here for you, man. So sit back, relax, get yourself a little drink, get your hair right, whatever, you get some food, and take a ride with us, man. So what's going on, E? How you been? Welcome back, man.
Thanks.
Welcome back, E. Glad you back, man. And how was that Arizona trip, man?
It was like heaven to me. He was like another awesome story to be at for my birthday and all that.
How was the weather out there?
Beautiful. Beautiful in Phoenix. It was a little cold in
a little
Flagstaff.
cold at night, right? Yeah, that's what I heard. I definitely heard it does a little something like that, so.
Okay.
Definitely, man. I got to get down to Arizona, man.
It's calling for you.
Definitely want to go see the Phoenix Suns. I heard that Cardinal Stadium is real nice. So y'all hit up the Grand Canyon?
Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely
we did a Grand Canyon tour.
A national little treasure, yeah.
We did the train tour. We did the tour of Sedona.
Mm-hmm.
We did it all, man.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah. A lot of good stuff.
And then a lot of the sports stores over there called Just Sports is like the number one place right there. It's like lids like that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure they had a lot of tons of sports, you know, stores down there. And I'm sure y'all hit the casinos up and everything.
Yeah. So
definitely looking forward to getting out there myself one day, man. But it's been a huge week, man. It's been Daniel Snyder thinking about selling the team finally, man.
Yes.
So big shout out to Bank of America. That's my new favorite bank. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, I hope he does sell the team. We need a new owner, man. I'm tired of this.
It's time.
I think he's done though, man. Because I think he knew that they were gonna be voting in March. The NFL owners, they're gonna vote to get him out of. They're gonna make him sell the team. And with this new investigation that just came out,
this is the last strike for him. Yep.
And I think they saw the writings of the wall. And they even booed Tanya Snyder on the big screen when they were doing the breast cancer awareness thing at FedEx last Sunday. And I think Daniel Snyder, they were just like, we had enough. And his kids was probably like, we don't want you to pass on this team to us. Like, we don't want no part of that process. Like, the team has already been tarnished. It's time for him to go, man. It's time for him to get rid of his team. We need a winner in town, something that they can be proud of. And, you know, everybody's tired. Nobody wants to do business with Dan Snyder. So there's no way that somebody's going to come in and be a minority owner. He's going to have to sell the whole thing. So hopefully, you know, they get this process going and we get a new owner as soon as possible, man. I hope, you know, what they're saying is it's going to go to the highest bidder. You know, everybody has a number. You know, every owner has a price. So all they got to do is get that right number. I don't know if it's $6.5 billion, $7 billion or whatever, but as soon as Dan Snyder gets that number, I think he's going to be out of there. So
I have a question.
Somebody needs to step up and offer something. Jeff Bezos, Jay-Z, somebody. Everybody needs to
But I have a question on this.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, what do you think is going through the minds of B. Mitch, Clinton Portis, everybody that's a veteran player now on this?
Oh, they're ashamed, man.
They're ashamed, yeah.
They embarrassed the whole product on the field, the whole organization, from the sexual misconduct to, you know, ripping off season ticket owners. The report came out today. That
veteran fans, right, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's just tired of them, man. And, you know, the report just came out today, actually, from the district attorney, and they're coming out and they're suing the NFL, y'all.
Dang.
So they're suing the NFL. They're suing Roger Goodell and the Washington Commanders and Dan Snyder, saying that they purposely colluded and didn't come out with some of that report from the Beth Wilkerson report of all that sexual harassment, all those lawsuits that were filed by all the women that used to work for the Washington Redskins or Commanders. And they covered all that stuff up. They did fine him $10 million. They told him to go away for like a year, but that wasn't enough.
No.
And they never brought out the report. They never let the public see the report. So they hid the report this whole time, and now we see why. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much, people tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And they know, you know what I'm saying, that they were hiding something really important, you know, from all the fans. And so it had to be something in that report that they was trying to hide. So
Man.
Hopefully they go sell the team. I want to see Jay-Z, you know, Kevin Durant, Barack Obama.
Yes.
You know, somebody like that come and step up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need somebody.
Give that extra
Yeah,
support.
we need some coolness to the team, man.
Coolness.
You know, a lot of these players are coming from Alabama, Ohio State, and they looking at
Miami Hurricanes.
They looking at the facilities. They looking at facilities like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we supposed to function? You know,
or elevate, right? Something like that.
Yeah, like you know, they got to get a top-notch facility. I want the best trainers. Yeah. I want the best doctors. I want the best analytics people. I want the best facilities.
Athlete trainers, right? Yeah.
I want the best uniform. Yeah, they should get a couple athletes to come back to the team. You know, train the team, be assistant coaches.
Right.
You know, that would be a good look. We got tons of guys in the Hall of Fame that would love to help out. That would bring a lot of that tradition back to the team. So
that classic power to the mix, right?
So definitely, man, we looking forward to that. So we got to keep an eye on this new lawsuit that just got filed for the district attorney and see if that kind of speeds up the process for Dan and Tanya Snyder to sell this team. Because, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people that want to. It's a gold mine. And the best thing about the Washington Commanders is an untapped market. Like, that they butchered everything from the past regime throughout the past 5 years that you don't know how much money the Commanders can make now. Yep. You know, with a new stadium, new owner, we got a bunch of new players that are starting to take on a new philosophy. So the value of the team is endless. So we don't even know how much the franchise could be even worth. So definitely look out for that. We'll definitely keep an eye on that story. But yeah, hit us in the comments, man. What do y'all look for in an owner? If the owner was to take over next week, like what would you think one of his first duties should be? Like what would you want an owner to do as soon as they come into office? So let us know, man. Let us know what y'all looking for in this next Washington.
Post that that comments to us. Yep.
And let us know with one of those what you want your owner to be, man. But
all right, we got an update score 3-0 already. Carolina field goal.
Okay, got the Panthers up 3-0 with PJ Walker out there. Marcus Mariota playing good for the Falcons though. Yep. So definitely, man. But the Dolphins is playing good, man.
Mm-hmm.
We had 6-3.
Yep.
And Tua Tagovailoa is undefeated right now as a quarterback.
Yes,
he's beat Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, so he got a couple of those notches on their belt. I'm still nervous about that defense. They gave up 32 points to the Bears. So what did you think about that Bears-Dolphins game, E?
That was spectacular. I got to admit that was like that. I didn't get to see much of the game, but I knew by checking the scoreboard it was like that.
Yeah. Me too. I was definitely following the score of the game, and Tua put up some more big numbers. Tyreek Hill went over 1,000 yards already. Yep. Jalen Waddle had a touchdown. Tyreek Hill finally got in the end zone, and he did his little patented front flip where he did like a little front handspring. I don't even know what it was. Some of y'all gymnastics
some dolphin jump, right? Yeah.
Y'all got to let us know about that. But, Dolphins back in the winner's circle. So the Commanders took a tough loss, man. They was playing good the whole game.
Five change Cousins, yeah.
Yeah, and Kirk Cousins was celebrating after the game on the plane with all his chains. He didn't even do nothing that game.
Right.
You know, just they got lucky really because Benjamin St. Juste had a pick six that they called back for a pass interference. It was a terrible call.
It was.
So we'd have had that pick six, we'd have definitely won the game. So the referees, jobbed us on that one. But
still.
Heineke did throw a late interception. I think he overthrew Logan Thomas in his own territory.
Man.
And Hunter Smith for the Vikings, the safety, ran it back to like the 15-yard line. So, besides that, though, Heineke played a good game. He's still hyping the team. This is probably the best I felt after a loss. And I'm still feeling optimistic about this season. A lot of people are saying we want to go back to Wentz, but I'm done with Wentz. I've seen that train before. So I'm done with that whole thing.
We need to close down that train.
Yeah, we need to just let Heineke, ride the season out.
Finish it out, right.
We got the momentum. We should be getting Chase Young back. If not Monday, he'll definitely be back by the next game.
Okay.
So that'll be a boost to the defense. The defense is playing great, though.
Yup.
They finally coming together, playing good ball. The D-line, Sweat and Payne. Payne had like 4 tackles for a loss.
Dang.
He's wreaking havoc out there. So big shout out to Jerron Payne.
Yup.
He's playing good ball right now. So if we can get that offense rolling, we need more than 17 points. But, Heineke's been playing good ball. They got to roll him out of the pocket a little bit more. Let him be a little bit more mobile. But they playing good ball. The Ravens had a good win.
Yup.
Ravens beat the Saints. I think it was 27-16 and 27-13.
Mm-hmm.
And Lamar had a really good game. And Kenyon Drake had a great game. So
Yes.
all y'all fantasy owners, that's a good little sleeper pickup for the playoffs.
Yup.
And my fantasy team sitting at 7-1.
And I'm coming up the slope.
Yeah, you right on my back. He in second place.
Yep.
His team playing real
Number
well.
2 second spot.
You
Yeah.
got Amari Cooper. Who you got at quarterback again?
I got still Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah, you got Jalen Hurts. That's a great
I got a
pickup.
couple. I got a couple quarterbacks, and I got the guy from I think Cincinnati, Njoku. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got him back. Yeah,
Mhm.
because my
Joe Burrow, what are you talking about? Or
yeah
receiver?
the one for the Cincinnati Bengals.
What position?
I think he's tight end. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that guy now because my other tight end Hill. Yeah, he went. His energy went
terrible. Yeah,
he went
fell
low,
off.
man.
Yeah, so you got to do a lot of trades and look at that free agent wire, man.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys is still winning. They got a big game this weekend versus the Green Bay Packers.
Aaron Rodgers and company again.
Man, they always get y'all Cowboys. So I'm not even worried, man. They're going to
No.
beat y'all again. Like Aaron Rodgers, that's his Super Bowl.
He's licking his chops on this one again.
Definitely, I definitely think the Packers gonna pull this one out, even though Dallas is playing good defense. But
Rushing all of them, right?
Dallas got all their weapons back there. They got Dallas Schultz back. They got Michael Gallup. CeeDee Lamb's coming on a little bit. Both running backs
Michael from heaven, yup.
running good. I hate that crap that Skip be doing, man.
I know.
But yeah, Michael Parsons is probably defensive player of the year right now. But they got a tough game versus the Packers, so the NFC East is still looking good.
Still up for grabs.
The Giants with 2 wins. I mean, sorry, 2 losses, and then Eagles sit there 8-0. Commanders sit there 4-5. They gotta win this game coming up,
Right.
and get back on track, man. So if they can sneak one versus the Eagles, I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think they can win the game, but that 11-point spread, I don't really believe in that.
No, but if they can keep the fight in them, yeah, they can at least do something, right?
Oh yeah. So that should be a good game, man. We gotta contain Jalen Hurts though, man.
Yes.
We can't let him just sit around and rush. I would just, almost got a double A.J. Brown, but everybody else just put on an island. You got to send some blitz. You got to confuse them. Mix in a little cover too.
Scare them a little bit, right?
I would play them zone. I wouldn't
Zone,
even play
right.
them man, because it's too easy for them to go deep with their receivers. So I would have
zone to zone right there, yeah.
Just have defensive players just in every little spot of the field.
Right
and
there.
Then Hurts gonna throw you the ball. He's not incredibly accurate.
Yeah.
So I think if we can run the ball and keep Heineke away from turning the ball over.
But if he gets some fakes, if he gets some running fakes going, defense should watch him on that. Because whatever jump fake he can do,
he does. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. You're right.
Got a muscle like that.
So we got to stay in our gaps. Defense got to stay in their gaps. Jerron Payne, Allen, Sweat. Don't go chasing on the read options.
No.
So that's gonna be a heck of a game, man. A big game for the Commanders, because if they go to 4-6, it's gonna be hard to climb out of that hole.
Exactly.
But if they can find some way to knock the Eagles off. I remember a couple years ago we were playing the Steelers and knocked them off for their undefeated streak.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely looking forward to that, man. We watching the Wizards right now. Wizards and Mavericks. Wizards started off kind of slow. They kind of coming back right now. I think Beal's out for this game.
But I like how they're using Johnny Davis pretty well. They use
the rookie out of Wisconsin.
That's
yeah.
nice.
I don't see Porzingis either. I think Porzingis is sitting out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Wizards look good, man. So let's go through these NFL betting lines.
Okay, let's go.
We got a new segment here on the Mancave. It's called Jumping Out the Window.
Jumping out the window.
Everybody's on their bets right now, man. Everybody got their little parlay ticket.
All right.
And I'm going back up to the Mancave too, man. Y'all owe me $70 up there. Y'all know who y'all are. A couple of y'all said Tua was gonna be out for the whole year. I was like, nah, man, that ain't happening.
That's gonna change.
So I'm coming to collect this Sunday. But
collect good, man.
But yeah, everybody got their betting lines, so we're gonna go through some of these games and let y'all know who we got favored in those games. Then I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 locks of the week. Take it to the booth, man.
Okay.
They're gonna be winners. So definitely tune in for that. But yeah, let's start off with who you got, E? Who you got first on there?
All right, first on there, I got Detroit and the Bears. Bears have it as minus 0.3.
Okay. You got the Bears -3. I definitely like Detroit in that game.
Okay.
I think Detroit can go ahead and sneak them in that game, man. So
Pretty much, yeah.
The next one we got is Tampa Bay. They're going down to Seattle.
Yep.
So the Buccaneers is favored by 3 points. The game is in Seattle. But Tom Brady, man, he's looking for some revenge.
He is now. Yep.
He definitely they're not having the best season, so I think this is a revenge game for Brady.
Yep.
The divorce is kind of settling down a little bit, I think.
Exactly.
So I like Tampa Bay in that game. I like them to beat the Seahawks by at least 3. They're gonna cover that 3.
Yes.
And
Buffalo and Minnesota looks pretty good.
that line has been changing all week because of that Josh Allen injury.
Yeah.
So what's the line on that game, E? 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Buffalo's favored by 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Allen's not gonna play. I like Minnesota in that game.
Minnesota.
I like Minnesota to win
Justin
that game.
Jefferson right there. Yeah.
I like Minnesota to win that game outright. I believe that game is in Buffalo, down there in New York. It's gonna be cold down there.
It's gonna be cold.
Next game, the next game we got is Raiders and Colts. So
Raiders
Raiders
Colts.
is favored by 6 points,
Okay.
and they're coming off of a win. They have not been playing good ball though. And the Colts,
No.
the Colts have gone to their backup quarterback Sam Ellinger.
Wow. Already, right?
And the Commanders got them out the way.
I mean, for both.
I don't like the Colts though at all.
No.
Mm-mm.
The way I.
But I don't trust the Raiders though, man.
No, you don't. You don't.
They make bad mistakes at the end of the game.
They have now. But can I add something, Nate?
Give me the Colts in that game.
Okay, the Colts.
Give me the Colts to cover that 6.
The Colts should cover that 6, but have you noticed their record has been wild? Like the tie one time with the
Titans,
with them and the
that whole
Colts and the Texans, yeah. That whole tie situation.
Yeah, that whole division.
Ever since that, yeah.
That whole division has been up and down.
Up and down.
And anybody can really come out of that. The Titans, they've been up and down as well, but I still like them to come out of that division.
Yeah.
But Derrick Henry, they got to get their passing game going. King Henry's always gonna run that ball.
Yes.
Defense get there well coached. But if they can get some sort of a passing game going with Tannehill and those receivers, I think they'll be good to go.
Okay.
So next up, we got the Rams, 1.5 versus the Cardinals. Rams are 1.5 point favorites, but the Cardinals are plus 105 on the money line.
Dang.
So I like what the Rams are doing.
Yeah.
Rams have kind of weathered the storm a little bit.
They are.
And they kind of coming around. Matt Stafford, he's a champion, man. He's a warrior. So he's gonna always put his team in a good position to win. Mm-hmm. They still got Ramsey and Aaron Donald, so that defense still can wreak havoc. That's still monster right there, yeah. I cannot trust the Cardinals. What's going on with the Cardinals and Kyler Murray, man?
They just quiet. Yeah, they're just quiet now.
They're just inconsistent. It seemed like every time in the fourth quarter, Kyler Murray melts down. They got DeAndre Hopkins back.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened with that.
That's not enough, right?
Give me the Rams at that minus 1.5. I like them to win that game by 4.
Okay.
49ers versus the Chargers. Both of the battle of the West Coast teams, battle of California. That's gonna be a heck of a game. That's the game that's probably the game I really want to see. Is definitely that Chargers 49ers. 49ers are playing great. Right. They picked up Christian McCaffrey. He threw for a touchdown.
Man,
caught one and ran one.
That is a fantasy pick right there too.
Oh, he's killing in fantasy, and the 49ers are playing good football, offensively and defensively. So give me the 49ers. Ooh, -7 versus the Chargers.
Whoa.
That might be an upset. Chargers are plus 160 right there.
But when you said -7, that should be the other way around. Plus 7, right?
Nope.
No, not on that one?
49ers should be favored, but I think the Chargers can keep that game close. Give me the Chargers.
Okay, Chargers?
Give me the Chargers in that game to lose by maybe 5, or they can keep that game close, and they might sneak them.
Yeah.
I think they can catch the 49ers sleeping in that game and kind of sneak them on that.
Do you see it by a field goal or just like a straight up touchdown?
I see it be. I could definitely see that being a field goal game. And keep
Right,
it
right
close.
there. Yep.
Cowboys taking on the Packers, like I said, in Lambeau Field.
Aaron and company.
Temperature's supposed to be frigid out there in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And the Cowboys are favored by 4.5. Give me the Packers in that game at plus 180. You bet 100, you win 180 on the Packers. Give me that. I like that bet. Aaron Rodgers, like we said, for a lot of reasons, they always play good versus the Cowboys.
Yes.
And I think the Cowboys is due for a letdown game.
Yep, they're gonna fall
For sure. So give me the Packers in that game to cover that one. And lastly, we got the Eagles. We got the Washington Commanders, going through all that drama with their owner. They're heading down to the lake down there in Philadelphia on Monday Night Football.
Yep.
That's going to be a heck of a game, night game. Probably be a little bit chilly, but it's probably going to be mild. Temperature and weather won't be a factor.
They don't mind the chilliness,
And I like Washington in that game.
Yeah.
I like them to cover that 11 points. I think Heineke's got that hard.
High spread, yeah.
He can keep it close. 11's a lot. I know both teams are going to score.
Yep.
But as long as Heineke can, I think he's going to learn from his mistake. I don't think he's going to turn the ball over at all this week.
No, he's not.
And I think they can definitely keep that game close and might even be able to sneak one, man. The Eagles are due for a loss.
Yep.
8-0 right now. I think they've had their bye week, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Washington can definitely keep that game close, man. So let me give y'all my locks of the week, though, man. My top three, man. Like I said, I like the Chargers at that -7. Give me the Chargers on the lock of the week to cover that 7 points and not to lose by 7 or more. Give me Washington to cover that 11 points. And then I will take the I like the Packers. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams to cover that 1.5. Give me the Rams to cover that 1.5. They're gonna beat the Cardinals by more than 1.5. They always get at the Cardinals. Aaron Donald wreaks havoc versus Kyler Murray. So those are my 3 locks for the week. Bet on the Commanders, bet on the Chargers, and bet on the Rams this week. Those are my 3 locks for the week. Take it to the booth, take it to the window, cash that ticket.
I got 4 full point spreads.
Give me 2 locks of the week.
2 locks a week? Okay. I got Seattle for me.
Okay, I like that.
I got Geno in that.
Like Seattle over
Brady.
Over the Bucks.
Yep.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Geno over Tom Brady. I like it because Geno's playing great football right now.
Yes.
Nobody's scared of the Bucks. They can't stop the run and they can't run the ball.
Right.
So I like that. I like that pick with the Bucks.
And then give me us Dolphins. I don't care if it's minus.
Miami, okay, that -3.5.
Don't let that change. Yeah.
I like that too. Yeah. They can definitely cover that spread.
Yep.
I can see the Dolphins win that game by a touchdown too.
Yep.
That's a good pick. E. Give me one more. Give me one more.
Okay.
I like your picks better than mine.
Okay. Let's go with that G man right there.
Giants.
Yeah.
Who the Giants going against?
Houston. That's
Texans. What do they favor by in that game?
It says Giants by -4.5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the Giants in that game too.
Yep.
I like the Giants to win that game by 10. Matter of
10.
fact, the Texans they playing decent with Mills at quarterback.
They are.
At any time they can lay an egg and not even show up. So.
Yeah.
So definitely, so those are our locks of the week, man. That was our jumping out the window section.
Yep.
And so I hope y'all was taking some notes and take those locks and man, use them as you see fit, man. And definitely gonna be some great matchups this weekend, man. So, but y'all know here on the Mancave, we always do a segment called Sit On Down.
Sit on down. Here we go.
And it's just for people that's just doing a little bit too much
and being goofy.
Doing some clown stuff in the community or on the field or wherever, and they just need to chill out. So we call them out here on the Man Cave and set them straight, man. So this week, man, we gonna call out no other than Kyrie Irving. Come on down.
Yeah, you back on that radar again.
Yeah, you back in the office again, Kyrie. It's probably like your 3rd stint this year.
Third strike, yep.
And you earned it again. What is he doing, man? Like he just always in the news. Got suspended again last week for 5 games by the Brooklyn Nets. The season just started for putting out an anti-Semitic video.
Man.
Well, he shared the link to the video saying he was kind of praising the video. in the video they was doing all this hate speech toward like a particular group or something, or religious group or racial group. And he was just promoting the video, and it had all sorts of anti-Semitic messages in it. It's kind of like what Kanye West was doing with the whole Jewish thing.
Yeah.
And as an athlete, man, you just can't. You got to stay away from all that stuff. Even if that's what you believe. Like, Kyrie, what is your problem? Just sit down, just play ball.
Stop.
Like, you already is falling off. You injury prone. KD already said he didn't want to play with him. He was trying to get traded, but they forced him to stay in Brooklyn. And you see how happy KD is playing without Kyrie right now. They done won like 2 games in a row. He looks happier. They got a new coach. Kyrie Irving, he was also the one that came out and said, we don't even need a coach. We don't even need Steve Nash or anybody else. We got enough leaders.
Jack Vaughn is the new intern now.
I like Jacques Vaughn. They just hired him. Yep. And Kyrie might not even play another game for the Nets.
No.
Like, I got him coming back, but when he comes back, I think he's going to have an attitude. Yeah, he's probably going to go into the stadium with his little incense or whatever and put some bad luck in there like he did in Boston. That sage stuff he was doing. Like, he's always just doing something. Like, just play ball. You making millions of dollars. Give back to the community.
Don't say a word right.
Go on vacation. But when it's time to ball, man, you got to buckle up that chin strap. And get in the dungeon, man. Get in the lab, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a grind. This is an 82-game season. Yep. After that, then you can kind of go off on your island and share your views.
You can do a podcast or something.
Whatever you want to do. Get on a podcast when the season's over. Like, nobody's going to care, man, because the NFL dominates every offseason. And you just need to sit down. Like, Kyrie, man, like,
take a time out.
He's just so emotional about every single issue, man. And then you don't never know when he's going to sit out. And the whole vaccination debacle last year, we left his team hanging, and then they changed the rules all of a sudden for the playoffs. Like, come on, man. We know what was behind that. But Kyrie just always distracting his team. He's becoming a cancer in the locker room.
Yes.
You know, at some point, like the Lakers said, they don't even want to trade for him no more. You know, and he's more trouble than he's worth right now.
I'm going to put this out. You know, guaranteed he was really quiet like that when he was on the Cavaliers, right? Ain't that right, Nate?
When he first got in the league, he was quiet as a church mouse.
As a mouse, right?
Because he had LeBron there, and he knew LeBron kind of already was the leader of that team. Yeah. But then he got his way up out of Cleveland.
And when he went to Boston, he brought some of that power on the seat. They wasn't going for
it. And when at the end of his Cleveland term, he actually went to Cleveland and said, "Trade me to Boston, or I'm getting surgery." And I'm gonna be out for the year. Why would you
say that, right?
A lot of people don't even know that. Man. Kyrie Irving, his last year in Cleveland, when he said, "I'm not playing no more for y'all. Y'all need to trade me," he went to management and told them, "If y'all don't trade me to Boston, I'm gonna get this knee surgery and I'm gonna be out for the year."
Wow.
So it's like little stuff like that, little games he's trying to play, always trying to get leverage when he doesn't need it.
That's not funny, man.
Just not being a good role model, not being a good teammate. Like, sooner or later, people going to get tired of him, man.
They are.
His production's going down. All he want to do is shoot threes. He's injury prone, like I said, bad knees, bad. He's got a lot of miles on them ankles. A lot of tread on the tires.
They might get tired of his movie. The last movie he did.
No, I still like that Uncle
Me
Drew.
too,
Right?
yeah. But,
oh man, Kyrie was in that joint dancing. I like that movie.
Right.
Tiffany Haddish in that joint. It was funny. Real good movie, but people gonna get tired of it, man. So Kyrie, just sit down and play ball, man. Come in and shut your mouth. Stop talking about racist stuff and all these different groups and hate speech and cussing.
We're getting tired of that, Kyrie. Yeah,
stop cussing people out on the Call of Duty game. And who is advising this guy? Like, where's his parent? Where's his dad?
Where's his manners? Yeah.
Where's his manager, his agent? Like, all that. Somebody's got to take this guy by the arm almost.
Face to face or something. Yeah.
Sit him down, have an intervention, be like, look, man, you got too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you he going to retire in a couple years because he don't listen to nobody.
No.
He just do whatever he want to do. And nobody can tell him nothing, man. He think he got the whole world figured out, and and he can do stuff his way, and he can get suspended like this, and it's just the beginning of the season. You got to get off to a good start. You see what's happening with the Lakers.
Yeah.
So Kyrie, man, get your act together. When he's on, he's a great player. That's the whole shame of it. Like, when he's on, like, people get inspired watching him play. Man, he excites people. Must see TV. Definitely worth the price of admission when he's on and he's focused. So So Kyrie, just sit down, man, and we don't want to see you back here on the sit on down segment no more.
And don't
make this be your last time, man.
And when you're in the crowd, when you see the crowd, don't do the middle finger no more. Yeah, cut that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, flicking people off in Boston when you down 3-0 getting swept. Cut all that out, man.
Yeah.
Be a gracious winner, gracious loser, man.
Just take it, yeah.
Keep it moving. You making a lot of money, man. You know, there's people out there in North Korea that's working in coal mines.
Starving, man.
Yeah, for little, they getting 30 kernels of corn a day.
See?
Look it up. It's crazy.
Yep.
But anyway, man, so that's our sit on down segment for this week, man. Kyrie Irving. You definitely earned that one, my man.
God bless you, yep.
So yeah, man, y'all know we always do a segment called Get Your Popcorn Ready, man. Where we try to give y'all a little entertainment news, what's going on. And Kanye West is back in the news, y'all.
Oh, Kanye.
So, you know, everybody should know by now, Adidas dropped him from him making them anti-Semitic comments and being all these racial statements.
And I'm Adidas a fan. I love my Adidas.
All those
That's
statements,
a good shoe right there.
All those statements against Jewish people and all that stuff. He lost Aaron Donald, lost Antonio Brown, his clients with the Donda Sports.
Oh, well.
And Adidas dropped him. So apparently, Adidas said that they trying to rebrand and still sell some of the Yeezy shoes with the same look, but they're not going to have the Yeezy logo on there. But, you know, there's a clause in the contract where it says that they do try to, you know, resell the stuff, and Kanye's not a part of the brand, and Kanye still gets a part of that money. But the spokesman for Adidas came out saying, we're not giving Kanye West no money. No. And with him making all those racial statements against the Jewish people, that actually would be a breach of contract. So I think even if he does get back with, you know, if Adidas decides to sell the Yeezy shoes still, he's not gonna make no money off of it. So
wow.
And I heard he got denied by Skechers. You know, the shoe brand, like the cheap shoe brand Skechers. Like, so I don't know if he's gonna have to go to Reebok, but he lost about $9 million, or I'm not sure. It was a big boatload of money he lost. So, so Kanye got it. He gonna have to rebound some way. He was at his son's football game, and I guess him and Kim is finally talking again. Wow. And but he just left or right. He never know when he wanna bash his baby mother, or you know, trying to make amends with her, or he's just all over the place, man, with his thoughts. So hopefully he get himself together, because he lost a whole lot of money. But I wouldn't be mad if them Yeezys went away. First of all, they ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? only reason why people get them is because of the name anyway. Yeah. Them little trunners that they got, them joints ugly as hell. I don't know what. I don't care what nobody say. Man. I'd rather get a pair of Crocs with the pins in there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And buy them little Yeezy trunners. You paying about $300. Them joints look like some space alien, ugly, walking on the moon type of joints. Like, I wouldn't even buy them joints. No. And the new Yeezys that came out, I think one of them is like navy blue, gray, and like orange. I don't like those either. No. The only ones I really liked was the ones that had like that, like the see-through material on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Had the clear bottom, and I think on the side of it said like 305 or something like that. I think there was the Yeezy 350s or something, the Yeezy Boost 350s. I like those. Was decent. Those actually look decent. Yeah. They were still busting like $300-400 for those. You know what I'm saying? He talking about giving back to the community and telling the truth and all this stuff. Why you charging people an arm and a leg for your tennis shoes then?
You see?
You going way above Jordans. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, he always contradicting himself. Like, Kanye always doing something like that, contradicting himself. So he always in the news, man. So like I told you, man, Kevin Durant, Jeff Bezos, and Jay-Z are in talks, and they trying to buy the Washington Commanders football team, y'all. So I think that would be a good look. So what would you want an owner to do? I want to throw this out to everybody listening too. Okay. What would the first thing you would want your owner to do when he got in the office?
Okay, when he got in the office.
What you looking for in an owner? What would you want them to do?
Really find a way to make the field in better shape.
Yes, that's a good one.
Because you've been saying that, yes.
That's a good
Keep
one.
Keep the field in really top shape.
Definitely, man.
Because everyone been complaining how they get injured real bad on that field.
Excellent, man. That's a great point.
Right there, yep.
that field's been a debacle ever since they opened FedEx. So
man,
the owner needs to get a new stadium.
New stadium.
And if
It's time now.
Jeff Bezos, who's the owner, I hope he buys the team, because I know his stadium's gonna be top notch. The technology in there, all the Amazon equipment,
fantastic. Yes,
it'll be off the chain, man. That'll be something that
Off
people
the
proud to
charts,
go
man.
to.
Yep.
Anything else you looking for an owner? What else?
Let me see what else.
What do you think they should do, or what vision what kind of team you think they should have?
No. Here's one thing you should not do, and quote unquote on this with your staff. Do not, and I repeat, don't say any inappropriate language to your staff. That's not
hire a good staff. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I want the top of the line coaches from the collegiate level.
Yes.
I want the top of the. I don't even want no NFL coaches, because they just hire anybody.
No.
Give me the best of the best. I don't care if you got to go to the high school circuit, to DeMath, to Gonzaga, good counsel.
Right there.
With some of them high schools in Texas. Go grab one of them head coaches or coordinators.
Yes.
And
all states, right?
Just search everywhere. I want the brightest minds leading this football team. For me, what I'm looking for of an owner is just kind of just staying out the way. Have the roles be defined in the organization. Have there be some alignment.
Yep.
Like, have you be an owner who takes care of the business side, selling tickets and taking care of the stadium side. Have a general manager who's taking care of picking the coaches and drafting players, and then have a head coach to run these and manage these players and to evaluate their talent and bring the best out of the team.
And get better food for the team too.
Yeah. I want the facilities to have the best meals for our players.
Yes.
I want them on the best meal plans. I want the top of the notch chefs.
Protein meal, right?
I want the top of the notch chefs in our building. I think it was one team. I think the Patriots did a doc on the Patriots.
They did everything on theirs, yeah.
And they had the top chefs in the world. Cooking the best meals for the players, even during the week during practice.
Man.
So I definitely want to see that. And I want to see some swag, man. I want to see some sort of swag when it comes to the uniforms.
Cool swag, yes.
When it comes to the stadium.
Of the celebrations, at least a little bit of the celebration.
And that'll rub off on the players.
That's right there.
And then we'll get some of them celebrations, them team celebrations, like the dude from the Vikings when they did the bowling joint and everybody fell down. A lot of that will come from them having fun, them enjoying the facilities.
I mean, if you have to look at the Miami Hurricanes highlight films, add that to that, right?
Get that turnover chain or something.
Something.
Bring some swag to the crowd. Bring some swag to those sidelines.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe
good call there, right?
Bring up some music stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
And the crowd will feed off of that stuff, man. Yeah. And I think. What do y'all think? Let us know on the comments.
Post a comment on that.
Do y'all think that they should change the name? I'm throwing this out there to the viewers. Hold on, E. I'm throwing this out there for the viewers right now. And do you think the Commanders' name should stick? I don't personally. For me, I don't think they should come up with a new name. They already changed it once. I'm tired. I don't want to go through that whole thing.
No more changes, right? Yeah.
Now, if they change it in like a month and they turn it in like Red Wolves, I'll go with Red Hogs.
Yes.
I still like Renegades.
Renegades.
But that adds to my swag.
That feels better right there, yeah.
And but I wouldn't mind them changing the name, but just do it quick. But I wouldn't mind if they keep the Commanders' name. Just get a new stadium and bring some. I'm sure as soon as they give a new stadium, those Super Bowls will come. As far as us hosting the Super Bowl, us hosting the college football playoff, us hosting some of these big boxing matches that Jerry Jones and Jerry's World has been taking over. Right. I want to host all that stuff, so it'll actually bring more money, more revenue to the team, to
more
the stadium.
good feeling, right? More good feeling.
Oh yeah, I'll be mad if they had a boxing match down there at the new stadium. I'm definitely going.
Me too.
So that's definitely what I would look for a new owner, man. But let's get to some hip hop stories, man.
Yes. Speaking.
So y'all know. Hold on.
Okay.
So y'all know Young Thug is him and Gunna still in jail off that RICO case, man. YSL. And they investigating. They saying YSL is an organized gang, and when you're RICO, a lot of people don't know what a RICO charge is. Yeah. So I'm gonna break down what a RICO charge is, y'all. So basically, if you're a head of an organization, and anybody else in your organization is doing illegal or criminal activity, to a high level. You know, I'm not sure if the money value or whatever, if there's murders, and especially if it's murders, money laundering, drugs, stuff like that going on in the organization, they can actually charge the head of the organization, even though they don't have any proof of them actually doing, physical crimes and killing. If they, physically they didn't see them, they don't have any evidence of them shooting or killing anybody. They don't have any proof of them actually personally selling drugs, laundering money, all sorts of stuff. Anything that goes on in a criminal organization. Just because they don't have that proof, they can still charge you. This is a made-up charge that the federal government has allowed these prosecutors to put on these people. And because of all the music that they put out and the Instagram posts, some of the murders that have happened, I guess YSL and Young Thug have alluded to some of that stuff in their music. They've alluded to some of those things in their Instagram live videos. And a lot of people don't know, when you put stuff on IG Live, that joint, it doesn't just go away. Once you put that live stream out there, anybody can view it forever.
Right.
So that just shows you got to be careful. When you hit that send button, you can't get that back.
No.
That you don't own that no more.
It's already sent, yeah.
And that's where a lot of these rappers go wrong, man. And it's not looking good for Young Thug. I think Gunna might get out because he wasn't really a big part of that organization, but I don't see Young Thug getting out anytime soon.
No.
He gonna get at least 10 years.
Man.
They got him on the hook for 2 murders, and they said they got evidence from 50 other murders.
Whoa.
They got him on the hook for all sorts of criminal activity. So it's not looking good for Young Thug. They also caught Young Thug and Gunna talking before they actually entered the courtroom. In them little cells behind the court, in the court, they had those holding cells, and they were talking in there. They didn't even know all that was recorded.
Can I add one thing?
Real quick, and the lawyer for Young Thug is trying to get the case thrown out on a technicality, something, a little error or something that the prosecutors did. So keep an eye on that. If they did find something technical, he might be able to get off, but it's not looking good right now. Right. Go ahead, E.
So with all this going on for these 2 guys, you think anybody's gonna start listening to their music again? It don't look like, right?
I think that music is definitely gonna take a hit.
It's gonna take a hit.
I still listen. I love Gunna, so I still listen to a lot of his stuff. And when Young Thug came out with that Danny Glover joint and tons of stuff, but I don't really like Young Thug because he took Lil Wayne's flow. So that's part of the reason why I don't like him. They tried to shoot up Lil Wayne's tour bus a couple years ago and stuff like that. So, but real quick on the hip hop scene, also.
Yep.
We got to say rest in peace to Takeoff, man.
Okay. Yep.
Rest in peace to Takeoff from Migos. He lost his life last week out in Houston. They was hosting a party. They was out there at a bowling alley, downtown Houston. It's not like in the hood. It's downtown. It was a pool hall and bowling alley that they were doing a show at, and I guess they were outside shooting dice.
Wow.
So Jay Prince and Quavo got to arguing about something. And I'm not sure if Jay Prince Jr. actually was the guy who discovered Drake.
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know, Jay Prince Jr. actually discovered Drake and put him on with Lil Wayne and Birdman. So he the one that discovered Drake in Canada and got him started. So that gives you some context of Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince, his father, was one of the presidents of Rap-A-Lot Records who signed, who managed Scarface and a bunch of other rappers down there. And he is, I believe he's from Houston, if I'm not mistaken. And this whole thing happened in Houston. And Jay Prince Jr. was the one who booked Migos for the show.
Yep. So
they were outside shooting dice. I don't know. Somebody got to argue with Quavo. And Quavo, who's the most popular member of the Migos, and now it's just 2 members of the Migos, or it was just Takeoff and Quavo. So Quavo was arguing with somebody. And all of a sudden, you heard shots ring out. So the story is Jay Prince Jr., the guy who booked Migos for the show at the bowling alley. It was his bodyguard who shot Takeoff in the head. And then I guess Migos camp was shooting back, and another bullet, I guess, had hit Takeoff or something. But he died pretty soon after that first shot, I believe. And it's just tragic, man. He's one of my favorite up-and-coming rappers, only 28 years old. Man. I actually liked him better than Quavo. He was actually a peaceful guy. You know, as far as the industry goes, nobody ever heard of anything of him being violent. So it's just a shame, man. All these rappers keep dying over this senseless violence, and you know, the Jay Prince Jr., the guy who shot Takeoff was actually like, I don't know if he was like 18. I know he wasn't 21 yet. He looked real young.
Wow.
And like 3 days later, he ended up getting killed. So a lot of people think like Jay Prince Jr. and his camp and Jay Prince Sr., they took him out because that was one of his peoples. You know, when somebody, that's how the mob does.
Yeah.
You know, when you in a mob or in a gang like that, when one of your members does something wrong to another gang and they want retribution.
That starts blood, yeah.
They want blood.
Yeah.
You got to take out your own guy. You going to somebody going to eat
I've
that
been
bucket.
seeing
So a lot of people think Jay Prince
man.
and Jay Prince Jr., they think they behind their bodyguard getting hit. And I wouldn't doubt if that happened. Because that happens a lot, you know, when it comes to gangs and mobs. And the way it happened so quick like that, how they killed them like that. And I heard Quavo's camp was just furious. Whoa. And they were sending death threats to Jay Prince Jr., Jay Prince Sr. You know, anybody that had to do with Rap A Lot Records and that whole management team of Jay Prince Jr. and his whole management team, they were getting death threats and everything. I think something happened to the parents' house, I think, or something. Right. But yeah, man, they wasn't playing with that, man. Migos, I heard Takeoff's mother was just devastated.
Dang.
And that was just a huge loss. And he was just a great artist. He was just on Drink Champs. He was just on another podcast like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And Nori had brought something up on how people got to be careful on who you move with. Wow. And the same thing happened with Dolph, man. He was on Drink Champs, and Nori tried to give him a little bit of advice. But, you know, I'm like, where the bodyguards at?
Yeah.
You know, y'all shooting dice outside of a bowling alley in downtown. First of all, that's dangerous.
A lot of dice, yeah.
That's dangerous right there. And then where the bodyguards at? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think what was so shocking was they didn't even expect it because they had a good relationship with Jay Prince Jr., who booked them for the show. Mm-hmm. These are all industry guys who all know each other. So it wasn't like it was random. It was a random hit or an assassination, nothing like that. So, man, rest in peace to Takeoff, and hopefully they get down to exactly what happened and who was at fault for that bodyguard just going off like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna start talking because the feds is all over it, and they're gonna start banging on doors of everybody from Jay Prince to Jay Prince Sr. and everybody else.
But I was
keep an eye on that story, man. Pray for Takeoff and his family. I really think this guy was just a innocent victim in this situation, man. And I just loved his flow. I'm still gonna rock their music. Mm-hmm. I don't know what, man. That's traumatic for Quavo too, man. To lose his, you know, for y'all that don't know, Quavo and Takeoff, they was uncle and nephew. Yeah. And I think that they just put out an album too. Right. They just put out an album like, I want to say a month ago. I think it was called Unc and Few, like Unc Nephew. And the album was blowing up. That Hotel Lobby song just came out. That was blowing up. Me and Evie listen to that joint all the time. And just tragic, man. Tragic. So just, man, hold your loved ones tight. Yeah. Be careful how you go. Right. And just take the high road, man. All that arguing and discrepancies and all that. For nothing. You don't need to. Ain't even worth all that. Just take the high road and keep it moving. That's my best advice for that.
All right, and then I got two more topics.
What you got on Lil Wayne, E?
Okay, Lil Wayne. This is what I heard from him saying this about the Packers. Lil Wayne calls out for the Packers.
Big Packers fan.
To the cut star player following loss. What you think about that, Nate?
I don't know, man. It's he calls out who?
Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Oh yeah. They that one used to be his boy.
Yep.
But even Lil Wayne, the biggest Packers fan, is coming out and he's tired of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. And Packers, they lost Devontae Adams. They trying to run the same system.
Same system.
So even Lil Wayne is giving up on the Packers, man. And he's a big sports fan. So, you know, maybe they'll play better. Hopefully they'll come out and beat the Cowboys because Skip Bayless, huge Cowboys fan. Him and Lil Wayne are good buddies. Yes. So I'm sure they got some bets on this game.
They do.
Probably a chain or a pair of sneakers. Probably a pair of Jordans or something. Yeah. So he probably just trying to motivate Aaron Rodgers. But they definitely need a kick in the ass, and they need to stop being cocky. Just buckle up and play hard-nosed football, man. And
because
if
we see Aaron Rodgers starting to lose it,
he might retire.
Yeah,
he's trying to hold on, but him and Tom Brady, man, they getting up there.
Them too, right?
What else you got?
All right, and the last one is, here we go with Brittany Griner again. This is now saying Brittany Griner moving to Russia.
Oh yeah, they putting her in them colonies to work.
Yep.
Yep, I think they call it a penal colony. I think.
Yeah.
And that came out. That came out, and they don't know when she's coming back. So
man,
they putting her to work. Yeah, they said she's either gonna be doing like carpentry,
all that,
picking plants or something like. She's gonna be out in the fields doing something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna look good for her. You know, somebody said that she's gonna go out and coach.
Yeah.
And but I don't think they're gonna give her no good job like coaching no basketball team when they trying to make an example out of her. Yeah, so it's not looking good for Brittany Griner. So Biden, they're in talks and trying to get her back.
Still, yeah.
But they need to speed it up, man. They gotta get her back by Christmas at least.
At least Christmas.
It's crazy, but I don't think they're gonna get her back till next summer.
No.
But especially with all the elections and all that going on.
All that now.
They're gonna put her on the back burner. Because of all the local elections, state elections that are going on right now,
I
don't see her.
I see it might hit early 2023. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah,
they definitely might, man. So I think she's not getting out till like July, June 2023.
At least around there. Yeah.
That would be my guess, man. And it's sad, man.
That's a lot.
They gotta get her back, man.
Man, because it's time. Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's been so many crazy stories this year to end 2022. But
man,
hopefully everybody got out to vote that wanted to vote. Mm-hmm. A lot of big topics out there, and that came up on the ballot this year in Maryland. You know, that marijuana passing that to be legal, like DC was on the ballot. Mm-hmm. A lot of these judges, a couple of things they're gonna start doing with how they appeal and try to get some of these judges or district attorneys out. If they're not doing a good job. That was up on the ballot. And it was cool though. I saw a lot of high school kids. So big shout out to all the high school and college students out there who helped out at the voting polls.
Nice.
It was a good little side job, a good little gig. So they got paid well.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And definitely, man. Definitely want to see physical. Definitely want to give a shout out to all the college kids who helped out.
Yeah.
High school kids who made a good penny. And my son Trail was out there at one of the polling places. So big shout out to him. And that basketball season's coming up, y'all. So high school basketball's coming up. A lot of good stuff going on. Shout out, let us know, man. Let us know if you got a son or daughter that's playing on a high school team that you want us to come check out and interview them, man. So, we like traveling to all the high school games, PG County games, some DC games. WCAC, Montgomery County high school basketball is always good bump. So we gonna be definitely looking forward to checking those games out this year and getting some good footage for you guys, some good interviews from some of the athletes and coaches that are trying to make a name for themselves and trying to get the Comcast Center for that state championship. And also they're trying to get to the next level, man. A lot of seniors out there who missed a year are gonna be playing like their life on the line. This is your last year. Enjoy it, take advantage of it, listen to your coaches, listen to your parents and mentors.
Don't get into fights.
Yeah, stay focused to keep them grades up so you're eligible and have a great season, man. We love all the student athletes and you guys inspire us to do our job at a high level all the time. So yeah, definitely, man, let us know who y'all gonna be betting on and taking y'all bets to the window and who y'all gonna be putting on y'all ticket, what parlays y'all gonna be doing and everything this weekend. Should be some great NFL games. Go Commanders on Monday. We got to see if they can steal a win versus them Eagles. Dolphins, we're gonna see if they can keep it rolling, keep that undefeated streak going. And just tons of games, man. So we're gonna keep up on the NBA, keep on the LeBron injury, keep up on that, and seeing that the Bucks can keep it rolling, Boston's rolling. And seeing how everybody's doing to start the season out, man. So, another great show, man. You know, hit on so many good topics, and you know, let us know anything y'all want us to bring up next week, and we'll definitely put that on the docket, and bring it strong like we always do, man. So y'all know we nothing without y'all. You know, we always appreciate y'all feedback and support. This thing is moving. You know, jump on now. We got tons of good stuff coming up this year. And we appreciate all the love. Everybody be on live, jumping on. We on here every Thursday, 7:15, at the Natives Real, at DMV Mancave, at E Money Miami, and we just keep following us, man. Y'all never know where we gonna be, man. Y'all never know where we gonna pop up. So yeah, stay locked in, y'all, and everybody have a blessed week, blessed weekend. Take care of each other, have some fun. Enjoy this fall weather before it get cold, and enjoy these games, man. And we'll catch y'all next week, man. All right, y'all, we out.
Out.